Well, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my vlog. If we haven't met yet, my name's Tiffany. I am a grad student in a mental health counseling program online, and I vlog that experience. Specifically, I try to include what it's like parenting while in grad school because I have 4 kids of my own. In addition to that, I am a child life specialist and an intuitive eating counselor and a doula and a childbirth educator. And so I've got lots of different things that I'm really passionate about, and I try to share little tidbits about that here on the channel as well. So welcome back. I normally don't start my grad school vlogs until Tuesday, but today is Monday and it's the end of the quarter. So this is my quarter wrap-up vlog, and it's week 9 of 10 this week, but I'm basically done. The last 2 weeks for both my classes this quarter are presentations from students, and my presentations are both this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. That work is done. Other than that, all I have is like the normal asynchronous work, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. But I'm also going to be getting ready for our Disney cruise coming up during the quarter break, so I'm really excited about that. I might do a little shopping, take you along for that. We'll see. But also, I'm unfortunately got an ear infection. You know, somebody's always sick around here, and I've had this ear infection. I've been on antibiotics for 5 days now, and it still feels just as full of fluid as it did before. So I'm headed to the chiropractor soon to see if that can help. I've already called urgent care back, and they added some drops to see if that would help. Nothing is really kind of making this fluid fullness go away, so that is kind of a bummer. So that's the plan for today. I'm just going to be doing little tidbits, might get some schoolwork done. I'm happy you're here, and come along. Alright, so I've got about 5 minutes before class registration. I'm all set up here. I've got my iPad with the world clock, so I can do that, and then class registration up and ready. My classes are in the cart. I better refresh, make sure I'm still signed in. But I will film this so you can experience the heart racing moment when we see if I get the class schedule that I want for the fall. So, yay! All right, 1 minute. Here we go. I'm going to select my classes here. And I'm just watching the time and date before I can hit that enroll button. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enroll. And finish enrolling. Yay! We did it! That is literally all it takes is 2 clicks, but there have been times where I have done just this and still not gotten the class I want. That's how fast it went. So yay, I got my preferred schedule. That's great. So my classes in the fall are gonna be marriage and family therapy with a professor that I've had before in my first quarter for ethics, so I'm excited to have class with them again. And then I think counseling children and adolescents. So that's going to be what's up for fall. But first I need to get through finishing the spring quarter, and then the summer quarter starts end of June. And for that one I am taking the diagnosis class, so the big DSM class, and what's the other one? Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, addictions counseling, I think, is the other one for the summer schedule. So yay, now you got to see how thrilling class registration is at my university and how fast I have to be. So, a little bit of a vulnerable moment here. I ran into REI to do an order pickup for this little Pride waist pack that was on sale, fanny pack, whatever it was. I was kind of excited for it. I thought it would be really good for our cruise because I thought having like a little pack like this in the airport would be nice for all like our passports and stuff, but small enough that I could stuff it in my personal item bag for actually getting on the plane. And I liked that it had the little Pride waist band, the little rainbow thing. But I'm disappointed because it actually does not fit me very well. I can get it around my waist, but just barely. And then I know like all the rage right now is wearing fanny packs cross body, which I'm not totally sure how I feel about anyway, but it's like definitely too short for that. And I'm disappointed because I think this is a really good example of ways that body size really gets overlooked as a form of diversity, which is a little ironic given that this is a Pride item specifically, and yet it doesn't fit a big enough range of sized people. So bummer there, miss on REI's part. Going to return it now, but yeah, I'm bummed. I was really looking forward to it, but I think it's better that I saved the $20 on this one. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am still rocking this ear infection, so I made an appointment for my regular primary care, one of the other doctors in the group, because my regular doctor is on maternity leave. So I really hope I can get this taken care of. It is such a pain. But I wanted to update because I know my last update I was disgruntled by the Pride waist pack not being very size inclusive, and I ended up going to Target, and they did have some Pride clothes that were much more size inclusive. So I got some fun rainbow striped shorts, and then I did a whole bunch of shopping for our cruise coming up. So this was buy two get a $5 gift card deal, so I'm gonna see if anyone in the family likes these emergency drinks and see if we can boost our immune system, because I do not want anyone getting sick. I also got this big old jug of something similar, I think. I never do this kind of stuff, but I just really don't want to get sick. So, some flossers, and then, this whole bag here is a million tiny travel size things. I love the travel aisle. Anyone else? Couple packs of baby wipes. You know, my youngest is just about potty trained. There are still some accidents occasionally, but I think I can do with a really small pack, at least in my diaper bag. I'll probably still bring a regular size, like in my suitcase, in our suitcases, but I think for like the personal item bag and like what I'm actually going to need on the plane and stuff, I actually think this will be enough. So that's kind of an exciting milestone, I guess. And then let's see, it's wipes galore in here. I got a pack of wet ones, hand wipes for like all the kids, each of their bag. I might put one in each of their bags as well as mine. And some Clorox wipes to wipe down everything in the airplane. I got some Colgate Wisps. I've never really used these, but I think they're a really good idea, and I heard another travel person doing them. Downy Wrinkle Releaser. And I think I got 5 bottles of travel size sunscreen. Now, I don't think that's going to be enough for the whole week for all 6 of us on this cruise. So I don't know if I'm going to buy some when I get there, or if I'm just going to suck it up and check a bag and buy more full size. I bought some powder and a baby brush for getting sand off. I don't know how like far the powder goes, so I got 3 of them. I don't know if that's overkill or not. Um, got a couple deodorants, Tums, toothpaste, bug spray, another pack of wet ones, and then some chapstick. So this was quite the Target haul. It adds up. Oh my gosh, the price adds up. What else is going on? Let's see. So the other update is it is my youngest, my preschooler's last day of school today, and I'm a little sad about it just because they've been really, really wonderful with some big things that have been going on in our family, specifically with my 3-year-old. So it's a little bittersweet. So it's their last day today, and then I also at 10:30 have to go to the elementary school to see my second graders' little author presentation they do at the end of the year. And then I come back for my human growth and development class, and I actually have a presentation. So it's a pretty busy day going on here, and I'm glad you're here and keep following along. Well, I am home now from my kiddo's second grade little author project presentation. So it was super sweet. I felt terrible because I lost track of time just a little bit, and I was a couple minutes late, but it was literally like an open house thing. There wasn't really like a strict time, but most everyone came at the beginning, and I was a couple minutes late, and there were some tears because I don't know if he thought I wasn't coming or if he was just upset because I was the last one there, but they were very sad, so I felt bad about that, but we got through it. He did a great job with his little book presentation, and I'm really proud of him. I'm sad that his second grade year is coming to an end. He's had just an amazing teacher this year who is right up there at the top of like my all-time favorite teachers. I've had several great favorite teachers, but she's definitely one of them. So and now I am just going to be practicing my presentation, making sure I keep it under the 12-minute mark, and that'll be a wrap for human growth and development almost. Morning, happy Wednesday. I have gotten the big kids off to school. Yesterday was my littlest's last day, and they are at grandma's right now because I have a presentation in class. So I did not want them here during that, just in case there was some interruption. So I'm giving a presentation. I'm a little nervous because it's actually a written poem. We were given 3 options for this assignment: doing a case conceptualization of like a historical figure, a how-to, or a poem on psychodynamic theory. And I sat down to do how-to paper, and 7 pages all of a sudden felt like a lot, even though it's not really. And I said, you know what? What's the harm in seeing if a poem comes to me? And one did. And so I am nervous, but also excited. It's something I haven't done before. So we'll see how that goes. It's about 9 o'clock now, a little after. Class is at 10. I'm going to get a shower and just kind of hang out. Oh, but I went back to the doctor for this infected ear. I went to my primary care doctor this time, and it was pretty funny. They looked in, they're like, that ear is ticked off. So the first antibiotic did not work at all. Maybe it kept it from getting worse, and that's why like it wasn't painful, but just like full. So I'm on a different antibiotic, and fingers crossed it works this time because it is miserable with this ear the way it is. So that's the update for now.
Louis' favorite part of kindergarten. He wants to be a gamer when he grows up. Louis said he tells great jokes, and he always gets our jokes too, even when other people
Woo! Oh my goodness, y'all. It is quite the day. This is the last day of school for the big kids, the 3 big ones. They just finished their 5th, 2nd, and kindergarten years, and my kindergartner had a very sweet kindergarten end of the year ceremony today. So I was at the school early in the day. Actually just brought him home because they let them do early release if they wanted. And that was all fine until we were actually leaving the playground. Something about having to herd children, like even though I only had 2 with me, so my kindergartner and then my youngest, who's 3, even if I only have 2 kids, but I'm hurting them and one's going faster than I am and one's not going fast enough for me to keep up with the other one, that like triggers me in a big way, and it is so stressful. And I was trying to say goodbye to the teacher and thank her, and my kindergarten ran into the building. I didn't know where he was. I still had to get my 3-year-old. It was just a mess. And then I had to decompress after that and like take a drive with the kids and just like sit, have everyone strapped in and just drive. And then didn't even attempt to do grad school today, and then went to pick up my other ones, and they are both just so emotional over the end of the year, and not in the like, oh, it's so sweet, but like in the kind of dysregulated way. So there are big feelings which lead to a lot of tears and yelling, and there's upset over crafts that need more glue, and there's just a lot. So and then the other younger 2 kind of feed off of that energy. So honestly, it's been a really hard last day of school. It's not like the celebration that you want it to be. It's just been kind of like a dysregulated time. So I'm just kind of decompressing from that. My husband took my now 3rd grader out to do something fun. So I'm hoping that kind of resets him, and we all are just gonna relax, because wow, that was a lot. So I apologize what is probably going to be kind of shoddy audio here, because my phone is dying, but I don't have it is plugged in to be charged, so I don't have my microphone plugged in right now. But this vlog has gone on a little longer than I planned, but I think this is the perfect place to wrap it up, because I'm actually on my way in to dinner with some friends. And these friends happen to be other grad students that are in a mental health counseling grad program, but at a different school, but local to me. So it was kind of funny because one of my husband's old coworkers, I interviewed and applied to the same local university. And at the interview, I met up with one of my husband's old coworkers, and then also met another person there that happened to be like a friend of a friend. And so the 2 of them are good friends now, being in their program. And we've just kept in contact and like kind of have these like once a semester, once their semester is over, we're kind of like get together and kind of compare how our programs are going. So even though I ended up choosing a different school and an online distance program, I think it's kind of fun that I still have friends that are in like the local program and have that local connection. So I am going in to dinner with them.